Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about internet computer. Our daily analysis on the price of ICPC, what is happening right now, and of course, what are some next price targets as we do go further into this weekend that we're coming across. So, as we're looking at the markets, of course, today is Saturday. It's past midnight here in North America. Usually I do have time around this time to give you guys, daily updates. And, I really want to continue this trend because, you guys are showing overwhelming support. So continue supporting and I will continue to bring these daily updates for you guys. But as far as internet computer is concerned, guys, it's down 10% on the daily time frame. But one thing you guys want to be focusing on right now is looking at the entire market right now. Pretty much everything right now is down quite a bit, and I will explain exactly why this is happening. Because if you're looking at the price of Bitcoin, you're probably like, Bitcoin is still sitting about $43,000. So why exactly is the entire altcoin market really taking a massive hit? That's what we're going to be talking about, and of course we're going to be talking about what are some next targets that we could be aiming for internet computer. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So as of January the 6th, you guys can see internet computer is currently trading at $12.20. It was down even more than that, but we are seeing the price rebounds a little bit. We're down about 10%, like I've mentioned, in USD comparative. It's also down 9% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $5.57 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $232.6 million. So not bad in terms of its overall market valuation. But what exactly is causing this massive bloodbath for the altcoins right now, despite BTC still looking quite well? That's what we're going to be talking about. Before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So let me bring out the Bitcoin chart first, and then we kind of can take a look at ICP. So you guys can see, like I've mentioned earlier, Bitcoin is holding great. It's looking honestly really, really good because it's still within the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, and we're being supported by that, key resistance. But Bitcoin is looking great, and we did hear that, SEC now is going to be looking through all these applications, and a lot of rumors flying around that, January 10th or 11th could be the day where we do hear something regarding this approval. And that is causing the BTC momentum to increase. And now you may be saying, so, if Bitcoin is looking so good, why is internet computer and the likes of other altcoins not holding with Bitcoin? Well, it goes all down to the Bitcoin dominance index. And a lot of people, if you are a regular viewer on my channel, this is one of the index I love using, and it works. There's people that say, oh, the Bitcoin dominance index is not a good tool to be using. But if that's the case, please explain to me why the overall altcoin market right now is bleeding, but Bitcoin hasn't even seen a massive move towards a downside. It's because Bitcoin dominance index is skyrocketing. We can literally see that in the charts. We were sitting at about 51% just a few days ago, and you can see Bitcoin dominance has spiked up, which is causing a lot of altcoins to lag behind BTC, meaning a lot of altcoin profit right now is transferring into Bitcoin because people are expecting that Bitcoin could rally. And of course, there's still in the back of people's head there is a lot of uncertainty there as well. What if SEC comes out and denies this, or it delays this entire approval? What's going to happen? Of course, there's consequences to that, and I've pretty much made that clear from the beginning. I think if there is something along those lines that does happen in terms of not being approved and being delayed, the entire market will take a hit. So these are something that we need to keep in mind. But as far as internet computer is concerned, let's keep reminding ourselves it's up 21%, one of the very few coins that's up in the last 1 week. And on the monthly time frame, this is where I want you guys to be focusing on, 148%. But let's take a look at the price of internet computer, see what is happening, and of course what are some next targets that we could be aiming for the price of ICP. So let me bring out the hour hourly time frame for you guys, and then we can kind of take a look at that. So if you're looking at the hourly time frame, you guys can pretty much see we did see the price obviously react to the Bitcoin dominance index picking up, and ICP is no exception. It reacted to the overall market momentum, and we went all the way down to $11.77. But this is the level I want you guys to be taking a look at right now in this update. Remember, prior to this massive rally that happened, of course, before the end of the year, we were seeing that exact same level, which played as a level of support for us today. That same exact level was a really, really hard, hurdle that was coming in front of ICP's, price as it was breaking out. We seen several rejections at this point, but of course December 30th was the time where we finally popped out of there, and of course that same exact resistance has turned into support. And the best way to kind of get that confirmation whether or not that has turned into support and how significant that support line is, you can literally see this for yourself. We touched that support and we have seen a bounce, and I'm sure a lot of people now start to realize Crypto ZX just don't draw these lines across the charts, because these are huge levels to be watching out for, whether the price is going up or down. These are some key levels that we need to keep continuously keeping in mind, because they are huge levels, of course, that could be decisive for the price. So as of now, we're seeing a bounce, and that is to be expected. Usually, as far as traders go, leverage traders, and speaking about leverage trading, if you do follow me on my channel, you guys know I'm against leverage trading big time. I don't want you guys leverage trading, but usually what happens is, when a project sees a significant drop like this, key levels with support lines, people do generally tend to long at that level, and we're seeing a little bit of a bounce, and again, that does not surprise me at all, but I am expecting that ICP is not done yet. It's the entire market that's seeing a little bit of a retracement, so keep that in mind, especially if you are a big believer on internet computers future, because there's a lot of people that love internet computer that are big supporters. If that's the case, and you were still on the sidelines when it was hitting that $16 mark, well, guess what? You're getting a retracement, you're getting a discount right now, and these are times where you want to be dollar cost averaging in from. So from its yearly high, we are seeing about a 27% a decrease in terms of the price, and that's just within about 3 days. So 30% discount, I'm all up for it. So that's that. Hopefully we do hold around this support line. Bitcoin dominance index is something you guys want to be watching out very, very closely. But of course, now if Bitcoin starts pushing towards its yearly highs this weekend and maybe retesting the support line, I am expecting that the entire market will rebound with BTC. And speaking about the Bitcoin dominance index spiking up, I even kind of spoke about this in one of my videos yesterday. I don't know if it was VeChain or Solana, but it was one of them, and I mentioned that there is a chance that this could happen where we see altcoins lagging behind Bitcoin, and that's exactly what's happening. But as far as the long-term scenario goes, this is a time where dollar cost averaging in is way better compared to picking it up when it has pretty much pumped and pretty much close to its yearly highs. When the prices retrace, that's where scaling back in, or if you have some other funds aside that you were wanting to invest, those are the times to be dollar cost averaging in. But overall great. I think this is the month where we will see ICP breaking out of this key level resistance, and slowly but surely ICP's overall momentum is trying to surprise me day by day, but as far as mass adoption goes, I've been quite straightforward, and I'm going to stick to what I've said. It's still really, really early, but that does not mean in the near future we won't see ICP really expanding as a project itself. But of course, you need to always realize the risk factor. Everything has risk at the end of the day, so this is where your due diligence research comes into play. It's vital, and on top of that, of course, investing what you can afford to lose and diversifying your portfolio. But that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think, where you see the price of ICP going before the month comes to an end. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.